Hey folks, this is Guts here. Bringing you a video on a possible algorithm I figured out. There's obviously going to be no concrete evidence to back this up. It's basically a theory. But I feel I've been doing it long enough to prove that it exists, whatever it is. So I'm going to explain it to you, and hopefully, maybe it'll work for you and you could benefit from it yourselves. So basically, what I do is I play ranked games and win them, and I play unranked games and I lose them. It sounds kind of stupid because Dota is supposedly composed of matches where both teams are balanced. That's basically how matchmaking works. It simply puts two balanced teams against each other. But this theory would indicate that they have a forced 50% factor. Whereas, and if you win a bunch of games, they're going to give you shitty teammates to force you to lose some games to even it out. And vice versa. If you're losing a bunch of games, they'll give you better teammates or like shitty opponents to help you win games. And that's basically what this theory goes off of. And the benefit to this theory is that assuming that exists, you're going to play ranked games when the win streaks are supposed to be due, and you're going to be playing unranked when the loss streaks are supposed to be due. So I'll show you an example with this account. I'll go back a little bit. Okay, so let's start here. This seems like a good area. So as you can see here, I'm winning a bunch of ranked games. This is actually an absurd amount. The number I find is the most safest is around 3 games. That's for both winning and losing. Losing, you can maybe do 2, but I think 3 is the median number. So here we have 5 ranked games before I start queuing unranked, and immediately I lose my first unranked game. This is a little off because I win unranks after, but that's okay because if you lose an unranked game, you want to kind of count how many unranks you lose. So I mentioned 3. So here's 3 that I win. I then queue up ranked and lose it immediately. But then I win a few ranks and I start queuing unranked again because I've won way too many ranks. And I know that a huge loss streak is going to come. So I start queuing up unranked. As I said, it's okay to win unranks. You just keep playing unranked until you get those losses. So here's 2 losses. I get a win in unranked. I think 2 losses fine, so I start ranked again. I lose it. I scrap that idea. I go right back to unranked. And as you can see here, all these unranked games are a lot of losses. So I calculate these 3 as losses in a row, and I say, okay, it's time to play ranked again. So I start playing ranked, and I start winning. I get 2 wins, I call that a day, and I go right back to unranked. I get 2 unranked wins, but then look, 3 losses follow it. That's my magical number, so what do? Start queuing ranked again. And I win it. I've won 4 of them, so I think that I'm going to start losing, so I'm going to start queuing unranked. Like I said, 3 is my comfort number for doing this. I find that I'm net gaining in MMR if I keep it around 3. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exactly 3. There's instances where I go for 2 games or 4 games before I switch to either ranked or unranked. But by doing this, I've gained about 400 MMR in just the 1 week. So I've done it on other accounts too, and I've heard of other people, especially high-ranked players, saying that they follow this algorithm. So I think it exists. I think there's something, maybe not specifically in terms of a forced 50%, but I think there's something that calculates how many wins and losses you've done recently, and maybe it'll throw in one unbalanced game or something like that. So yeah, give it a try. It might work out for you. Remember, it's just a theory. There's absolutely no concrete evidence to support it. But like I said, I've gained 400 MMR in the past couple days by doing this, so it's obviously like it's working. So give it a try. Maybe it'll work for you. Thanks for watching.